Hey everyone, and welcome to the Maverick Gill channel. And indeed, welcome to the Regal Princess, to my balcony room on day 4 of the British Isles cruise, where I thought I'd share with you my initial thoughts really after a few days. I've done this on previous cruise reviews I've done, which people have found quite helpful. So I'm going to give you my initial thoughts after 4 days on the ship, and then after the full 2 weeks I'll be doing my full review, which I'll be publishing, and we'll see whether things change from how I feel now to how I feel then. And I've also canvassed the opinions of some of the other guests on the ship, and also the family that I have with me as well. So firstly, embarkation with Princess Cruises at Southampton, UK. We arrived at about 10:30, and we were using the cruise parking services where they take your car off you, kind of valet parking, and they take it off and then they bring it back to you to collect when you come back from the cruise. And from getting to the port and dropping the car off with them, I can't quite believe, but we were on the ship 20 minutes later. In fact, I was in the buffet at 11:30. That's never happened before. So we were on the ship really early. It was really smooth. Princess Cruises were, I have to say, absolutely fantastic. This sold out ship, somewhere in the region of 3,500 passengers, and they got us all on really smoothly as far as I could see, and were very welcoming too. So embarkation was fantastic. Just a little bit about the makeup of the cruise. This is a British Isles cruise, and it's an American ship. So the passengers are about 80% from the from the USA, and then the rest of the passengers come from a broad range of countries, but mainly kind of Canada, New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, and the UK, China, Korea, and Japan. If I've missed anyone off there, then I apologize for that, but you get the gist of how it's made up. So broadly speaking, it's a kind of majority American ship. I just brought the curtains close to there because coming through the balcony, which I'll give you a look at in a minute, I'm not sure about the light, how that will come out on the video, so hopefully that's a little bit better. In terms of the food on the ship, well, we've tried quite a bit already. So the buffet, I have to say, is back to pre-COVID levels for me. And what I mean by that, the buffet is a place you could go and just eat all of your meals. The food is excellent. The variety is superb. There's a sandwich station that you can make your own sandwich. There's a pasta station. There's carving meats. There's chili. There's wraps every day that you can make with chicken fajitas and beef fajitas. Whole salad bar. Breakfast, there's you can order omelettes to your table, and they give you a ticket and then hand that to the waiter and they'll bring that to you. Wide range of items for breakfasts. That's been absolutely excellent, the buffet. We have used the main dining restaurant. We went to the Concerto restaurant a couple of nights ago, and again the food was excellent. I had the beef. It was really good. The family all enjoyed their meals. The service was so welcoming, and I can't speak highly enough of the team that served us at dinner, and that was repeated at formal breakfast as well, in the dining room in the Allegro, where the guys and ladies were absolutely excellent. They treated us so well. The breakfast was warm. Sometimes if you've been on cruises before, you'll find when you go to the formal dining, when they bring the food to you, because they're having to go to various places to get it, unlike the buffet, one of the issues can be a little cold or lukewarm. No problem at all on this cruise. That's been excellent too. In terms of the additional dining options, these are more limited than some of the newer ships, but they have the Crown Grill and Sabatinis that people are speaking very highly of. They charge a cover charge anywhere from kind of $20 to $40 a person. There's Alfredo's Italian pizzeria place where we used to go there, and it used to be included. This is the first kind of year where it hasn't been included, which is a lovely little place down in the atrium area. There's also the chef's table Lumiere for any of you foodies out there, where they serve a wide range of different foods from the chef in a very small environment, a typical kind of chef's table experience. And today, for the first time, is the Ocean Terrace pop-up sushi venue. So I have to try that one out for you guys before the end of the cruise. I mean, these are the hardships I have to face to put this channel together, but I'll do it. So hopefully I'll be able to let you know at the end of the cruise what that place was like as well. Oh yes, and one more, the Trident Grill, where so this is kind of a casual place by the pool where you get your hot dogs, your beef burgers, your chicken burgers, your chicken wraps, salad in a bread roll. It's quite a wide variety. It's all cooked freshly for you. It's not just there helping yourself off the shelf, where sometimes it can get a bit dry, a bit cold. It is all cooked freshly for you, and they give you a little buzzer that you can take away, go and sit on your sunbed or at the bar. When the buzzer goes off, go and collect your food. It's a great system. It works really well, and the food there is excellent. They also have an all-day pizza counter, so you can get pizza from 11 in the morning till I think it's about 10 p.m. at night, so it goes on a lot later than some of the other grill stroke casual dining places on the top deck on many ships. Really, really good. The pizza quality is excellent. I can't tell you how many pieces of pizza my son has been eating every day, but it's way too many, but it's put a big smile on his face. In fact, I must share a photo if I can. The slice of pizza is about as big as his head, each individual slice. So he's really been loving it as well. And there's even an ice cream counter, so that's included too, where you can just get ice creams all day and popcorn to go with your movie, because of course, being princess, we have movies under the stars, and they give you popcorn and a blanket to go with for that as well. So that's really nice too. So many food options, really good quality. Now what's next? Oh, the service. The service on this ship has been outstanding. Fair play to Princess. Congratulations to all the staff on the ship. It really has been great. From the cabin steward, who's been super. He's there when you need him, and then he disappears, but he does everything that you want him to do. He's absolutely perfect cabin steward that we have. The waiting staff, so attentive, so welcoming. They make the cruise actually just by their friendly attitude. So fair play to again to the leadership of the ship, to creating such a culture that the staff seem genuinely happy, and that's really helped make the cruise what it has been so far. And even like the technology lady, I had to go, my Wi-Fi wasn't working, which for a vlogger is a bit of a disaster. My phone had completely cracked up, was telling me that all sorts of foreign agents were getting hold of my telephone now, and I should not click this and shouldn't click that. Well, I went to see the techie lady on the Ocean Now desk, and she was absolutely brilliant. She fixed it in about 5 minutes for me, and even subscribed to the channel as well, so that's brilliant. So hopefully I'm creating a huge following in the Philippines now. But yeah, she was fantastic. But what can I say? I think you get the message. The staff on this ship, on the Regal Princess, have been great so far in the 4 days that we've been on. The entertainment is quite plentiful. So we've been to the Princess Theatre, where we've had no problem getting a seat about 5-6 minutes before a show. It does get full, so if you arrive literally a minute before, you might struggle, but we've generally 5, 6, 7 minutes before the show, we've been able to get a decent seat, no problem. And we have seen a few decent shows. We had a chap from the Cirque du Soleil who was doing some juggling, some rather clever juggling. That was okay. And then we had the magnificent Trawler Men. Check these guys out on their Instagram. They're absolutely brilliant. They do, I'm not sure how to describe the music. It's a bit folky, Irish folky. It's a bit sea shanty. And then they did some marvellous plays on Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. The Rocky theme, you remember that one? That one, yeah. And The Boxer by Simon and Garfunkel. Wow, honestly, I'm going to buy the album from these guys. They really are terrific live performers and something quite unique. So that was really good. They also have something called Princess Live, which is a kind of mini kind of game show theatre where they have game shows and trivia events going on there. That's been good fun. We're heading down there tonight, so hopefully I'll give you some feedback from how we enjoy it. We're doing the Can You Survive game show in there. And coming up later in the cruise is The Voice. So we're looking forward to that one as well. And in my full review, we'll talk about that, which is happening next week. They've also got a casino which is well stocked, lots of things going on in there. They've got the Double Down Bar, which has sports TVs. They've got Crooner's Bar, which my daughter and her partner in their early 20s have been quite enjoying. They tell me it's quite chilled out in there. They've got the Princess Live Bar, where we've had a couple of drinks in the evening. And of course, they've got the upper deck bars as well, and the terrace bar at the rear of the ship, which is really nice when you're sailing off into the sunset when the weather's warm and you're just watching the sunset around you. So that's a nice place to sit, but it can get a bit windy sometimes. For the kids, my younger children are 12 and 14. They've really, the 14-year-olds really enjoyed the kids club. In fact, she's there for many hours of the day and made a lot of friends from all over the world, which is great for her educationally and from just fun perspective as well. She's had a great time, lots of activities going on. So there, she's there pretty much during the day when we're not on port visits, during the day and in the evening. My son spends most of his time on the sports deck, which is a big sports deck, basketball, football, they do pickleball, they've got table tennis, they've got a putting golf green up there. So there's loads going on there. Swimming pool wise as well, there's a decent sized pool on the Lido deck, and then there's the adult pool in the sanctuary area as well. It was really warm today. It was cold the other day, I'm not sure why, but today it was lovely and warm getting in the pool. There's a plunge pool as well, and there's a few hot tub jacuzzis as well, which have been well used. There's been plenty of room in the pool. That's not been an issue. One of the things with the British Isles cruise is there's a lot of port stops and a lot of people coming from all over the world to see some of the wonderful areas of the British Isles. So of course, if you're staying on ship, it means you've got that place to yourself virtually, or certainly it's a little bit quieter anyway. Just a couple of other things. Port visits so far, we've been to Cove, County Cork. I will do a full review on that with some tips for you at the end of the cruise, if you're thinking of heading on a British Isles cruise or over to Ireland. But that was lovely. It's a beautiful place, beautiful port visit, straight off the ship. You can just walk off in a couple of minutes and you're into the local town where there's a fair few things to do. Titanic Museum, which we've been to, and there's also a train into Cork if you want to go a bit further afield. And of course, it is the stop for the Blarney Castle, Kiss the Blarney Stone. So you can do that as well, either on a princess trip or you can do that independently too. Today we are in Holyhead, Wales, and the scenery around here is beautiful. You can get off and you're about 30-40 minutes from a lot of different things in Wales, such as beach resorts, depending what you want to do, Mount Snowdon, where you can go up on a train all the way to the top. So lots of different activities that you can book yourself onto, or you can get off on one of the tenders. A tender, for those that don't know, is a boat or a lifeboat which takes you off when we can't get all the way into the port, so we can dock and let you walk off, able to put you in the little boats. And it's about a 30-minute ride, this one, over to the port. So they've been coming backwards and forwards all day, and that's a good fun ride in itself. In fact, you probably pay a fair bit just to do that, wouldn't you? But that's free to tender back and forth. And we do that on one or two of the ports where you can't get near enough on the British Isles cruise. I think we're doing it in Edinburgh as well on this cruise. Finally, now I'll give you a little look at the room. This is a partially obstructed balcony room, and at the moment it's not obstructed at all because one of those tenders I was talking about, the lifeboat, has actually been moved. However, what I would say is when the lifeboat is there, if you were thinking of getting a room that's partially obstructed, this one, it barely is at all, and you do pay a little bit less for that than you would for a standard one. So, but it's hardly been obstructed. We've had a lovely view from it. But I'll give you a quick look. I'm going to put a full room tour onto the YouTube channel when I get a chance. But yeah, you can see. So we've got double bed here, whopping bed actually. Of course, an American queen size, 2 beds put together. I think it's about six feet wide, 6 feet long, 6 feet and a bit long. And then over here, there's a bunk bed that comes out the roof, and for one of the children, and then the sofa bed that unfolds for another one of the children. The only thing is, it does block the fridge at night, so sometimes after the cabin stewards put it out, we do put it back so we have a bit more room, which you can do. Got a bathroom in here, usual kind of cruise bathroom. Fortunately, the steward has been in recently, so a little bit tidier than usual. I'll just give you a look on the balcony. So this is the balcony here. It's a beautiful sunny day. Let's see if we can give you a look. And there you go. This is our balcony. And there you go. There's a little look over to Holyhead. The lifeboat will be coming back there later. Whoa. So, at the end of the cruise, I will be putting up a full review of the ship. We can see whether my thoughts have changed by then. I hope not, because they're pretty positive at the moment. And we'll do a full tour of the ship, some port visits, and some of the adventures that we have along the way. So if you don't want to miss any of that, click the subscribe button. It's free, and it also really helps the channel as well, and makes me feel really good. So yeah, really grateful for everybody who does subscribe. But I hope you enjoyed viewing this and it's been useful for you. I'm Regal, and I'll talk to you soon.